Let's talk 382-384, a parody of my favorite rhythm game, Bang Dream, called Until You Miss Me. It's from the artist Couch Potato, who makes some really cute, wholesome Yuri. Speaking of Yuri though, it's one of our 2 tags on this doujin, so let's jump right into it. The doujin starts out by saying they're both adults and a plane. Chisato just came home to Aya. They hug and apparently Chisato has been gone for 2 weeks, and they lean in for a kiss. But before they do, dinner's going to be ready soon, so Chisato should take a bath. Maybe they should have dinner first if that's the case though. Aya wants to hear the stories that Chisato has, so Chisato just laughs it off. But Chisato is kinda stunned. It cuts to her in the bath later. She's kind of embarrassed that she was the only one expecting anything, because she thought Aya would be more pushy. She realizes that Aya isn't really lonely by herself, and she's probably the lonely one. But Aya is outside the door calling for Chisato, and Chisato asks what's up. Aya just says that she'll be waiting, which makes Chisato pause, but then she thinks she was worried over nothing. It cuts to later and Chisato brings Aya alcohol, because today's a special day, so they start drinking and talk about Chisato's trip. Chisato went to Paris, and Aya would like to go someday with Chisato. Aya was actually pretty lonely without her, because relying on her forever is no good, and she thought she would make it alone, but it was lonely holding out, so she would like a gift. Chisato says that she did well and they lean in for a kiss. They kiss, but Aya starts crying, and they just skip over that and start to do multiplication without a water-cooled TI-84. Chisato was holding out alone, so Aya had to do her best, and Chisato was always thinking about Aya too, because she gets lonely easily, which shocks Aya enough to do the do, because their together is still building, and they want to move forward together. So they say they love each other, and the doujin ends with both of them saying they want to stay connected like this forever. Overall, I rate this a 10 out of 10. The story development through the story was pretty good for such a short story. The art style was amazing, like actually phenomenal, and the story in general was amazing. So if you want a cute Yuri doujin, I highly recommend you check this one out. But that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one.
Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul. These hentai babes make me drool. Hasane Biku is great. She makes me masturbate. Fairy tale.